Hey, ladies, it's me again. Today, we're going to talk about how to love after being hurt. See, I know a lot of ladies like myself. I've loved before and was hurt, but able to find love again. And to be honest with you, being able to find love again allowed me to be able to see that I am deserving of love. And a lot of times, we just don't like to acknowledge the pain, but you can skip all that healing by pretending the wound doesn't even exist. You can feel it. A lot of times when we feel the pain, it's through crying it out. I know I've been there. I done cried it out. I done talked about it. I done tried journaling. Hell, I didn't even talked about talking to God about it. But a lot of times healing starts when you start to run from the hurt. When you stop running from the hurt. We got to be able to relearn love through how we know that we're deserving of love. And a lot of times we don't know how we're deserving of love because we never allow ourselves to be loved. But you can start pouring into yourselves, taking yourself out, going on a solo date. I do it all the time. I had a friend who told me that, girl, solo dates is not going to the bar. Bar are for men. And I chuckled so bad about that because I was saying to myself, baby, you can still go to the bar and sit and chill and, table for one. And she said, can I have a table for one, please? So, ladies, start taking yourselves out. Speak kind to yourself. Start speaking to that woman that's within you. Start speaking to that queen that's within you. Start telling yourself that you are beautiful. Start telling yourself that you are worthy of love. Start telling yourself that you are more than enough. A lot of times we don't like to say those things to us because someone already told us what we're not. But you got to speak those things as if it was, meaning that speak to the queen that's within you. Tell yourself that you're beautiful. Tell yourself that you're worthy of love. Tell you that you're nice. Tell you that yourself that you're kind. So a lot of times falling in love with your own energy again. You got to feel yourself, feel that pain. Take that pain and allow yourself to actually feel the pain. When we're going through those pain, a lot of times we don't want to feel the pain. We want to be able to say, you know what? Buddy ain't hurt me. That ain't what happened. But at the end of the day, if we don't feel those things out, we won't allow ourselves to go through the motions. The love you give yourself teaches others how to love you. Sometimes we got to understand that it's how we teach others to love us, how we teach others how to handle us. And if so, what you're saying is you're allowing yourself to be consumed by what others project their insecurities onto you. Don't do that. Set boundaries. Don't give no walls. Don't put up walls. You have to set boundaries. Give yourself grace. A lot of times we don't like to give ourselves grace. Boundaries protect us. Walls isolate you. You got to understand that when you set boundaries, you are showing people that this is not how you're going to treat me. This is not how you're going to handle me. This is not how you're going to love on me. I'm deserving of love. Because, see, at the end of the day, yeah, God tells us that we are the apple of his eye. But at the end of the day, if you don't teach people how to treat you, they're going to handle you or mishandle you any type of way. So don't just set walls because they isolate you. They take you out of the content of where the love should be handled towards you. Don't shut love out. Just make sure you're guarding your peace. Make sure you're protecting your peace. Make sure you're protecting who you are, protecting where you are in life. Because a lot of times when we're going through the motions of being in relationships with different people, a lot of times we find ourselves isolated. Or we're saying, you know what, I don't want to be bothered. You know what, I don't even want to deal with nobody today. But that's okay too. You don't have to. Not saying that you got to do that, but don't shut yourself out. Don't shut yourself out from the world. The right people won't be intimidated by your boundaries. They'll accept that. They'll say, you know what, hey, I'm going to give sis some space today. I understand that, she's been hurt. So you know what, I'm going to give her some grace. A lot of times we allow the pain to redefine our love. Oh, he hurt me, she hurt me. Oh, you know what? They couldn't love me that way. So you know what? I know this next person that's gonna come around, he not gonna be able to love me the same way, or he not gonna be able to know what to do with me. How you know that? Did you even position yourself for that? Did you even set yourself up for that? Or you just allow yourself to be consumed by what was? What hurt you was somebody's inability to love you properly, not the concept of love itself. Love is still beautiful. It's still a beautiful thing. Take it from me. I've allowed someone to love me for 20 years, okay? And still is loving on me. When I first met my husband, I allowed God to deal with me individually for 1 year. When God was dealing with me, I isolated myself. At that time, my isolation was walls because I stopped talking to family. I stopped talking to the people around me that who could love on me. But I did that because I myself was going through something that I didn't want to be bothered with people. So what I did was I shut myself off from the world. But in that midst of that 1 year, while I was allowing God to deal with me, God showed me me. The mask was taken down. I was able to unreveal the veil. And behind the veil, I realized that I masked so much of hurt, pain, anger, um, disloyal, um, being mistreated, misunderstood. But at the end of the day, I turned that into fuel to say, you know what, girl, you got this. You got this. You're deserving of love. And then I told myself, I made a promise to myself within that 1 year. I said, you know what, God, I promise if you show me me, the next person that you present me with, he gotta be my husband. And I, people think I be lying, but literally, I was working at a restaurant and I told myself, you know what, baby, when that boy walked through that door, a lot of people was like, she dating him. It don't matter because it ain't about what nobody else think. Because see, people thought me, well, people thought, let's just say people thought I was gonna have this thugged out boy. Like, ladies, come on. Sometimes we be wanting the ones, that look like he thugged out, look like he rough to the world, look like he hard and all that. But no, God was showing me that I needed someone gentle. Someone that was going to not only care for me, but who was going to cover me, who was going to take care of me, who was going to provide, and not only that, who was going to love on me. And in that, I learned that some people mishandle me because they didn't know how to love. Maybe they didn't even have no one to love them. But what I have to understand is you gotta allow time to rebuild trust. And in that 1 year, I allow myself to take time with me, take time with God with me, and I didn't rush back into anything. I trust that what God was doing in that season, He was going to do it for me. Not only that, trust is earned through consistent actions. We have to allow ourselves to understand that it's what people and how people treat you to know that that's how you can learn to trust a person, not by their words. People be giving us empty promises and be telling us, oh, well, I got you. I'm going to take care of you. Baby, let me just do this for you. Baby, you know what? I got big butts. Baby, my money long. My money could do this. But baby, I'm not worried about what your money could do for me because I got my own money. You know that, right, ladies? I'm my own boss. At the end of the day, I don't need a man controlling me about money because I make my own money. I get up every day, go to work the same way you do. I might not put my pants on the same, but my pants go in the same leg the same way. The same way that you put your pants on, the same way I put my pants on. So I can make my money is long as well. But that's not what I need. I need someone that's going to challenge me, someone that's going to stimulate my mind, someone that's going to not only I could tell myself I'm beautiful. I could look in the mirror every day and say that I'm beautiful. But if you're not stimulating my mind, if you're not allowing the words and your actions that you show me to resonate with my soul, but baby, you're not doing anything for me. So at the end of the day, I learned that I believe that love can still find me. And when you do that, that's when your healing starts. That's when you allow yourselves to understand that healing doesn't make you unlovable. It just makes you wiser. It understands that it helps you to understand, ladies, that you are deserving of love. And when you're ready, love won't have to chase you. It'll align with your peace. It'll align with the seasoning that you are not right now. So, ladies, I say this to you. Allow yourselves to be loved. Don't allow your pain to redefine your love. Allow it to fuel it. Not only that, allow time to rebuild trust. Learn that you can trust again. Learn that you can love again. Believe that love can still find you. Love can find your way back to you. So, ladies, know that you are worthy of love. You're beautiful. You're wonderful. And the healing starts with you when you will be giving yourself grace. Until next time, ladies, cheers.